Hey, I had some extra time this evening, so I decided to try a look that I got from off Emily Harper's channel. She's one of my top favorite YouTubers, and it is called If My Makeup Collection Were Wiped and I Had to Buy All New Stuff Affordable Edition, which even affordable edition, buying a whole makeup look costs a lot, right? Because you have to get a bunch of different stuff, but this is all affordable, lower price stuff. So let's get into it, and I want to try it out and see if I like it because I like the cool tone colors that she always picks. They're so pretty. And so we're just going to get started with Morphe eye primer. This is an eye look. Super shiny. I had no idea that Morphe even was back. Do you guys remember a few years, like several years back, when they closed? I didn't know they'd come back. So this is called Solo Artist, and it's in the shade Debut. And this is what it looks like. It's like a taupe, beige. So I'm just gonna put this all over my lids. I've never used an eye primer from them before. That's quite a nice texture, I like it. It's a lot more creamy and less liquidy than my usual eye primers, which is, I have Too Faced and I have Milani. And those are in like a tube, so they're a lot more liquid. But I like this because I feel like you don't have to keep rubbing at it for 50 years trying to get it to like dry down. It just already is. So this is going pretty good, I feel. Very smooth. Doing my cat meow. The next part of it is eyeshadow. So we have two fun things for that. We have a Morphe palette, and I'll show you which one it is. This is what it looks like. Gorgeous, icy, cool tone shades. I really like that iridescent one there at the bottom. That's so pretty. And this was part of their holiday edition because this video is a few months old. This sold out. I don't know if they're going to be restocking it or if they have restocked it. I had to get it off of eBay because it was already sold out for the holidays. But it's this, I'm sure you could find stuff from Morphe that's extremely similar. I just wanted like the one from the video. Comes in a cute little red bag. And let's see. It has this. Looks like a foundation brush. I think it's a 6-piece. Then it has this, I guess is like a blush. That's really small though. I don't think that but I guess for travel maybe, but not for everyday use. I like to have a nice big brush. We have this very fluffy one. I guess maybe that would be okay for blending. And then we have this, might be more like a packing, but it's not very dense. And we have this, oh, I guess this would be the packing. So this would be blending then, maybe. And so this, can you do anything with that? It's so puffy and like not, it's extremely bendy. I don't know, crease? One of these maybe crease. And then it has a powder puff. We're not going to use that today. We're just doing the eyes, so let's see. I think I'm going to take this one first because she said the first color that she used is this. She called it a gray, but I feel like it's more like a taupe. So anyway, that's just my opinion, but it don't matter anyway. And just do like the outer corner. Okay. See how that's turning out? It's always worse to do, so much worse to do my makeup in the camera versus in our legit mirror in my house that's much bigger and I can get much closer up. But hopefully it'll turn out okay. Then we mix these two colors together and do like a V, like that, V. So I'm going to use this tiny brush for that to try and get the V. Is that right? Am I doing it right? I messed it up right there, but oh well, I can get a makeup wipe in a second. Then we're going to take this one and try to blend it. I don't know if this thing does anything. It might be too wonky. I feel like it's too unstructured. But we'll see how it comes out. Okay, then next we're supposed to do the chromey colors. So I have to get some spray for this. For my spray, I just went and got some MAC Fix Plus because it's just what I've been using for spray lately. And I'm gonna go get the medium brush, the medium density, and just spray this. And then she took these two colors and mixed them. No, she did the silver one first, that's right. On the middle of the eye. So that is the silver. Now we just have to do the white. And that's the iridescent white right here. And we're going to put that on the inner corner. So that is, let's see, all of the eye makeup for the eyeshadow. The next thing is liner. So we have another Morphe pot here. Morphe Solo Artist in the shade Remix. There it is. Let's open it up. And this is what it looks like. It's a deep brown. And I like browns for eyeliners and mascaras and stuff like that because I'm really light, so I feel like it's more of a natural look. So I'm just going to take the smallest brush because it is a little bit bigger than a regular eyeliner brush that I would use, but not by much, just barely. So I'm going to try to use this for the eyeliner and see if I can get this to paint on. I usually use a pencil. I never ever use an eyeliner pot, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, and I went and put it on in the mirror so that way I could get a little bit better grip on what I'm doing because the lighting in here is not great this time of day. It's getting to be that weird like dusk. I'm getting a lot of shadows, but you know, I feel pretty good about this being my very first time around. It like glided on really well, even with the brush that I'm not familiar with. I was kind of surprised. Like I feel like for just a really quick, sloppy job, my first go with brand new products that are totally different than anything I use, I feel like that's not bad at all. That's pretty cool. I'm happy with it. So the next step here, now that we've got on our top liner, is the bottom liner. And the bottom liner, we do L'Oreal Paris Lit Eyeshadow Stick. And it's in the shade Celestial Taupe. A little bit better view of this. Here is the Celestial Taupe. Here's what it looks like. And we're just going to put it in the waterline. And it has like a cooling effect. Again, I'm really surprised just like how easy, like the waterline never seems to want to do right for me, and I have to like always draw it on 8,000 times. This is just gliding on so easily. I'm really surprised at how just smooth and easy to use all of these products are. So I guess, you know, she really did her research when she said that if her makeup collection was totally wiped, that this is like the top best stuff that she would get for the affordable makeup. Because she really did a good job finding nice products. Like, I like this a lot. I would definitely keep using this and possibly rebuy. Probably rebuy or maybe get some more colors of it or something. The next step is mascara. And we have the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. And I think it only came in the shade black. Let's see. It might have had like a couple different shades of black, like very black and extra black. I don't know, but it's pretty much black. And she said several coats of this. And this is supposed to be like a top drugstore mascara. You know, it's probably only like 10 bucks or something. One that I often buy and rebuy because I like to replace my mascaras frequently is, I think it's from the brand Essie, and it comes in a brown, so I like that. But that Essie mascara is only like $4 and some change. It's amazing to be able to find a decent mascara for that cheap. So I've been buying that one quite a bit. I probably wouldn't rebuy this even though it's perfectly good, just because I want to start buying all brown mascara because I feel like it'll complement me better. But this is, if you like black mascara, then this is, I feel like, a really good one. It seems to be going on really well. And then the last step we have after this is false eyelashes, which I haven't regularly done false eyelashes for like 20 years. And the couple times since then that I have done them, I haven't been able to find any that I like, and they always turn out looking like crap. So we will see if these eyelashes are legit or not. Okay, so let me show you the lash stuff. We have Ardell Professional Naked Clusters. We have Ardell Professional Pre-Mapped Extensions The Boss Lash Applicator. And we have Duo Brush On Strip Lash Adhesive. And it's in the shade White/Clear. So we're going to give it a try. The Naked Clusters, I think, has different size ones. Yes, it has 8, 10, 12, and 14 sizes. So I'm not going anywhere after this. I'm just going to go ahead and do the 14. So it's like the biggest, longest ones that probably look the fakest. To use those up, because I feel like I'll probably like the short ones the best, and like I always have like a save the best for last mentality, so we're going to save the best for last. I'll do the longest ones today. Okay, so this is just like a little tube, kind of like an eyelash serum, I guess, that has a little brush on the end. And then you just paint it on. That seems pretty easy. I mean, hopefully it's pretty foolproof because it's me doing it. Okay, this is what they look like. So yeah, when I used to use fake eyelashes, like I said, like 20 years ago, I would put them on with a pair of tweezers, like actual tweezers. So this is like pretty much a pair of tweezers, but they're a little bit, you know, bent and then elongated to give you that perfect. So it's going to be even better. I really like that they have invented this tool because they didn't have that back then. And let's get into the lashes. I've got my lashes here. I'm going to use this bottom row. I'm just going to put like maybe 2 on the ends, 2 each. We'll see how it goes. So let's see. How do you do this? So I painted some on. I'm going to get a cluster now. I'm going to get my tweezers. Does that look legit at all, or look like shit? Let's do one more. I feel like that's not the worst. Am I seeing that right? Is it not the worst? Okay, try to do this kind of quick. I messed with the lashes a little bit, and I ended up deciding that the lashes are going to have to be something that I do as like, it's going to have to be a work in progress, because I should have done them right up front from in the big mirror instead of in this camera, because like this side, I didn't get quite over to the edge a little bit, so it kind of looks like there's a gap. And then this side, I feel like I got one place where it like wants to flip a little bit of a wonky way or something like that. But I think after practicing for a couple times, and also probably using the shorter ones, that these are going to be really cool. I do think that they'll be fairly easy to apply with minimal practice, and I do think I'm going to end up liking them. And maybe I'll start wearing false eyelashes once in a while instead of, you know, just going around like a bald alien or whatever. So I do like this look. I do feel like these are really good quality products that are pretty easy to use overall, and I'm excited about it. So thank you so much for joining me.